Hey, Paulie here, anecdote time, yay, hoo-hoo, with plum wine. Tales of Derek. I loved Derek. Derek was a player who was a happy-go-lucky, free-spirited, delightful, lovable nitwit. Always full of ideas, and they're usually tragically wrong. So, first met him at a convention. And I have many convention tales to tell you, but there was a Dungeons and Dragons tournament going on, and the thing was, there is an oracle atop a mountain, and there is a terrible cursed plague that is spreading through the village, and only the oracle knows the cure. But the oracle will answer one question, and one question only. So, alright, the party's mission is to go and find the oracle. Oh, so they wade through muddy swamps and battle through muddy dungeons and fight terrible creatures, and then climb up this terrible windswept mountain. They're attacked by eagles and, space goats and whatever else, and half of the party are dead, and the last few survivors with Derek at their head suddenly come to the top of the mountain, and there's this quiet plain with, for some reason, trees and olive trees and apple orchards, and it's all magical and mystical and gorgeous, and in the middle of it there's this kind of pillared Greek shrine, and there's an old man sitting on a rug, long flowing beard, just in the lotus position. Oh my god! And there is a sign which says the oracle will answer one question and one question only. Derek is the guy that immediately raced forward and said, "Excuse me, are you the oracle?" "Yes, my son, yes I am." So that was Derek. We took him into our gaming group, and I have to say, never regretted it. Derek was just golden. One of Derek's finest moments was, he decided, we'd been exploring a castle, and the castle was perched on the edge of a cliff, but there was a wine cellar, and the umpire had decided, all right, a lot of the treasure these guys will get will be like in kind. It's not money, but there's lots of really expensive wine in this wine cellar. So to give us the clue that some of these bottles were like not just local plonk, but imported something. So okay, just in like a special little niche around one corner in the cellar, there's 6 bottles of wine. They're completely different to the others. They're like a darker bottle or a different shape, and they've all got like a little string around them that's got a seal on it. It's a little lead seal that's been clamped shut, and it's just got like a sun with a pair of wings coming out of it. It's a symbol on it. So Derek is the one who's like mostly heard this. So, oh, are the others looking at the wine bottles? Well, no, they're just carefully exploring this whole area to see if the monsters are gone. And everything. Oh, right, I'll hide these bottles. Okay, I'll take one of the amulets off, and I'm going to run outside. Okay, all right. Okay, I'll run. I'll go out onto the cliff, onto the very edge of the cliff. The very edge of the cliff. Okay, right. I'm going to put that amulet round my neck, with the wings on. Okay, and now I'm going to jump up and down and flap my arms. Jump up and down, jump up and down, jump up and down. Do I fly? Do you fly? Umpire high touch, Ross. What's your willpower there? 12. No, you don't fly. Now he thinks there's an extra roll. Hang on. You must think I'm pretty stupid. Well, I wasn't going to say anything. Wings go on your back. I put the amulet on my back. Now I jump up and down and jump up and down. Okay. That was a 12 willpower, was it? Okay. Mm-hmm. No, you don't fly. That's because I'm not committed. Right. I go to the very, very edge of the cliff. I'm going to hook my toes over the edge. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm just going to concentrate on the breeze and the emptiness and the open space, yeah? I'm going to keep my eyes closed. And now, on the very edge of that cliff, I'm going to leap and leap and leap and leap and just keep flapping my arms and leaping and leaping and leaping. So, what's your dexterity there? Okay. Umpire makes a roll with everyone else looking. I'm just going to do it. Yeah, massive fail. Derek, suddenly you feel free as you've never felt before. Like, gravity just leaves you and you feel like air's rushing around you, all through you. It's just this amazing feeling. Like, wow, I open my eyes, what do I see? Rocks. Oh my God, Derek. I, of course, generally played female characters. So he decides, I'll play a female character too. And it was like an 11th century setting, European or whatever. And he found, oh wait, I can make money through prostitution. So The character runs around, shags things, inevitably gets pregnant, and it's high winter, you know, in the mountains or whatever. So we're going on the. But he decided he's going, I'll run off and get an abortion. I don't want any stupid baby. So he gets a medieval abortion and gets very, very sick. But, you know, he's just hanging in there. So we have to deliver this message, the rest of the party. So, all right, Derek, your character has to stay in the village, just stay. We're going to go deliver this message on the far side of the snowy mountains, and off we go. So for God's sakes, just for once, do the right thing and just stay here and let your character heal. So off we go, climb. Derek decides he's very bored. So he decides a couple of days later he's going to follow after everyone. So off he goes into the snow with no warm clothing. And yeah, Derek's character is dying, but my character was on guard. And Derek basically staggers into camp late at night, just as his last hit point the garrison falls in the snow, and umpire says, your character sees Derek stagger in, hand over hand. Oh, Derek didn't stay in the village, so I just come over. Oh, is there anything I can do? He says, no, Derek's basically just died or whatever. He says, no. Derek, what? You've been very, very silly, haven't you? Derek just dies. The rest of the characters come out and sees it. What do we see? What do we see? Well, Derek's character's crawling hand over hand. Paulie's character goes out, says something to Derek. Derek looks up and just goes, ugh, and dies. So it's, oh my God, that character's got some kind of magical power to kill with a mere word. Derek then decides that this is what has happened. So roll up a new character and so on. Do. You meet this guy later on in the spring and you're walking along and hey, comes up to my character. You've got magic powers. How did you get magic powers? Because there's no magic in this game. So like, Derek's character is very, very rich, that maybe I can scam Derek out of some money. Well, Derek, the thing is, if you want great power, you have to give up something of great value. You know, you have to kind of show your commitment, you know. You have to kind of show that you're committed to things. So, you know, I could probably show you how it's done, but, you know, you kind of have to give me something of value or give up something of value. Okay. I was thinking about it while we're off and suddenly, Dungeon Master, can I see you for a bit? Okay, the Dungeon Master goes into the kitchen with Derek, and we hear mumble. Dungeon Master's voice calls out, "You what?" Dungeon Master comes in, gives everyone a look, grabs dice, goes in there. All right, Derek. Hear dice rolling. All right, so everyone, Derek's character goes off into the woods for a while and comes back like sweat pouring down, beating everywhere. Derek, you okay? Derek just kind of answers, okay. Well, you're walking along. Derek's not looking too happy. 3 days later, you're walking along. Derek's suddenly like, he shakes his leg and something falls out of his pants. What is it? He says, yeah, it's Derek's testicles. He says, what? Yeah, this guy's taken a bowstring. It's wrapped around his own testicles to castrate himself as a sacrifice to the dark gods, which I reaffirm did not exist in this campaign, so that he would get power. That was our Derek. Oh my God, that kid. I was running a Pendragon that was set in ancient Greece. So they are all mighty Athenian warriors. They go on this ship, and there's a mighty storm, and the ship is tossed and it's wrecked, but there's an old man on the ship as well, and only our characters crawl out of the wreckage, but with the old man with them. Now, they've lost all their equipment, but there is one blanket that's kind of been washed up ashore with them. But they find there's an old temple, you know, on this shoreline. All right, we'll go and shelter from the storm in there. We'll help the old man up. And so, well, we've got one blanket. So, well, we're all healthy young warriors. So I tell you what, we'll give the blanket to the old man, and someone checked through and says, well, we've got like a tiny amount of food that we could all eat. Says, no, I tell you what, we'll make a decent meal for the old man. We're tough warriors. We can go and forage for food some tomorrow, but let's make sure the old man is cared for. Says, right, so that's what they do. So I tell everybody, okay, you all fall asleep because you're exhausted. Everyone roll a d6. Whoever gets the highest, you're the first to wake. So they roll, and inevitably Derek gets the 6. Says, all right, everyone else, shut up. You're all asleep. You can't say anything, all right? So just, Says, right. Derek, you wake up in the morning. The blankets where the old man was asleep was empty, but there is this silver shield leaning against the wall where he was. Says, oh, a shield? Wow, let's have a look at it. Says, all right. Oh, the surface of the shield swims, and the face of the old man appears in the shield. He says, "Warrior, I am the god Hephaestus, and you have passed the test of generosity. As a reward, I am giving you this shield. 3 times you may ask a question of the shield, and each time the shield will answer, 'That is my gift unto thee.'" And Derek says, "Wow, really?" And the shield says, "Yes, really." And Derek says, "Oh, does that count as a question?" The shield says, "Yes, Derek, that counts as a question." And Derek says, "Oh man, I just really blew it, didn't I?" The shield says, "Yes, you really blew it." So other players, Derek's, "Wait, are the others awake?" "No." "Oh, okay. I'll take the shield, yeah, I'll sneak it out of the temple, I'll run down to the beach, and I'll throw the thing in the deepest part of the ocean I can so no one knows that I screwed up. And I'll just creep back to everyone else." Yes, one of the other players says, "Okay. By the way, Derek, we have no equipment at all. Just an ordinary shield would have actually been really, really useful." "Oh yeah." So that was Derek. Yeah. Bless him and all those who rode to town on him. Cheers.